Let's plan our navigation animation for Edge Animate. As you can see, I've got my mock-up of my HTML page here. And the plan is to have each one of these items in my navigation system enlarge as I hover over them. So there's a couple of things that have to happen. First of all, if this one is my default, that's home, it's open when you go to the page. So that's the default. So this guy is going to have to close before this one can open, or as this one opens. So this is going to take a little bit of choreography and a little bit of planning. So I like to lay out my ideas visually so I know exactly what I'm doing, and it saves me time in the long run. If you'll recall from our Flash animations, I had you all do a storyboard. This is like a storyboard for simple animations. So let's go take a look at what I have here. So I didn't put a lot of time into this. I just made it really simple and easy, and I'm going to talk about each one of these. So I have my default state with home being open here. Now, I know that when I go to about has to expand and home has to contract. So I laid it out visually and I talked about it. Well, sometime when home is open, you're going to need to go directly to contact. So let's lay that one out as well. Home must collapse when the contact opens. Now the third thing that can happen when you're at home is you may need to go to the shop button. So if you hover on shop, so knowing that I have to have a section for each one of these animations just for the home button helps me think about what I'm going to have to do on my timeline. Now you're going to need to plan what's going to happen for your animations for each and every possibility. For example, if you have the About button open, you need to plan for the About button to contract and the Home button to expand, or the About button to go to contact, or About to shop, etc., etc., etc. So keep that in mind as you're working on planning your animations, and put it down on paper just to make sure that you've got all of your bases covered. It will save you time in the long run when you start to animate.